Hello, hello. So many people on already. I see someone from Oregon. Hello. That's my home state. So I don't see Oregon on here very often. We got South Florida and Delaware. There's Miss Marilyn. Hello. And Flo. Hi. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you on here in a little while, or maybe I just missed your comments. So good to see you all. Oh, I had put it on my phone so I'd know if we came on or not, and I can hear myself in the background. That's kind of weird. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, I don't think I got rid of it. No, I didn't. I'm still playing on there. Let's see if we can get rid of me. I was just saying that Tech and I are not besties. And so, hello, hello. Yes, sorry, I missed you guys last week. I was like, we had gotten like quite a bit of snow. And I thought, oh, it looks terrible outside. I don't want to, I'm not going to go in. And my son was home from school. So I thought, well, I'll just stay home until the road's clear. And by the time I finally went out around 1 o'clock, the roads were perfectly fine. I could have gone in no problem. And so yeah, I see somebody asking a question I don't know anything about, but so I'm just going to say hello to everybody instead. And so, so good to see all of you. I'm hoping, oh, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, I hope all is going well with you guys. We have our little Christmas party tonight, so that's pretty fun. Thank you for the compliment on the shirt. Look at this little puppy. Isn't he adorable? So looks nothing like my dog, but I've a couple of you have, mostly people who've been in the store have said that they get things, when I've commented on what they wear, they say they went to Cracker Barrel and got it. And I had never been to Cracker Barrel. And so I made a point in one of my drives, I think it was the one to get Jake, before Thanksgiving. I've been in the car a lot lately. I stopped at Cracker Barrel and I got this little sweater. So if anybody wants one, that's where it's at. And so a little plug for Cracker Barrel. I didn't actually eat there, so I don't know if the food's any good, but anyway. Chris, I'm glad you're multitasking. That's wonderful. So, all right. I hope you guys are all enjoying your Advent boxes. I've seen quite a few posts. I actually got into Facebook yesterday, so it was really fun to see some of the things you guys are posting. I can't believe all the beautiful things. I think it's Taffy. If you guys have not seen her post on her new sewing room, holy cow, it is stunning. It is absolutely amazing. And if it's not Taffy and it's someone else, please feel free to chime in, because I was just so like looking through all the pictures and the view from the room. I'm like, I could die and live there forever, or maybe not die because I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. But yeah, I might. It's incredible. So let's see. It's dangerous for me to. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Yeah, they had all kinds of really fun stuff and ornaments. In fact, I meant to stop again and pick up some ornaments for, like, I try and get an ornament for each of the kids each year. And I just, when I had stopped for the sweater, I didn't have enough time to really shop for that many people. So I just got something for me. A little selfish, but you know, that's okay. The food is good food. Okay, good. You saw it too, Kathy? Yeah, it's amazing. And so, oh, good, DC. I'm glad you're getting the patterns. And so, all right. Oh, the OESD sugar. That OESD, someone else posted on there. They did 3 Santa sleighs and the reindeer. They were amazing. I think it was like 3 million stitches or something though. So it was kind of a lot, which is pretty crazy. So, all right. So I've been a little busy. I did, so my last 3 weekends have been, I went and picked Jake up from Indiana. And then we had Thanksgiving, and then the following weekend I took him back to Indiana, and then this last weekend I was in Lancaster, which is really hard to go to Lancaster for a soccer tournament, because if you've been there, you know there's all these amazing fabric shops, and it's just a great little town. But I was out like in the frigid cold, bundled up. It wasn't too bad. I got my hot tea and everything, but so I was in Lancaster. But my son was so embarrassed. I was telling Soph before the show, I knew I needed to get some stuff done for today, and I couldn't get it all done. Like, I just was like, I've been gone too much. And so I took my sewing machine with me to a soccer tournament. And so a couple of his teammates actually were going by the room, and I guess Nico stopped to grab something, and they're like, there's a sewing machine in your room. So, but anyway, I got some stuff done to show you today, so I'm very excited. And I hope you guys have been very productive as well. To me and from me are always the best gifts. Right, Carolyn? You always get exactly what you want. It fits perfectly. And so, all right. So what I worked on this week, you know that my patterns are officially released. I am now a small business owner. It's very exciting. And you guys have no idea how flattered I was. Like after the show, when I first showed it, I went and looked. I came back in the next day and I looked at the numbers, and I feel like I'm tearing up now. I literally was like, oh my goodness, because you guys have bought all these kits and you've been at the events. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And then Thursday, Gloria showed them again, and they went crazy again. And so I'm like, it's amazing. It is a huge step, and I'm really honored to get to be a part of this group with you guys, and to kind of get to play around with this and take a little step. So anyway, moving on, I just wanted to thank you all for it. So I am going to show you, I had shown this bag, or Gloria showed it on Thursday. This is the fun size duffel. And so I had actually never, once I tweaked the pattern, made the snack size. So this is the fun size, this is the snack size, to give you guys an idea of the two different sizes of them. I also brought with me, and I know I'm kind of like bouncing around a little bit, poor Soph, I didn't actually tell her I had an order, but I wanted to also offer you guys the Insul Shine. That way you can make this insulated. You do either size or any bag you wanted. But thank you all. See, you guys are so nice. But if you guys wanted to insulate it, especially if you wanted to use that as a cooler bag, this is a great product for that. And so it has this silver, it's kind of hard to tell, I'm trying to find a good spot. It has this silver in here. And so in theory, you don't need to even line it if you don't want. And so, all right, so there's that. I'm gonna move that, you know what, it's gonna go flying somewhere. Let's see, so if I'm gonna throw it in the corner. Sure. Okay, perfect. You've made 3 snack size, Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn, on Facebook, you posted so much stuff that you've made. It's amazing and so beautiful. I saw your Kate bag that was made out of like a printed pieced fabric. It looked really cool, so really fun. Insul Shine and Insul Bright. I don't know the difference between them. This is what we had in stock, so that's what I grabbed. And so I think they're very similar, though. But if someone else knows...
I think Insul Shine is to keep things cold, like to keep whatever it is in.
Okay.
And then Insul Bright is more of like what you put in like an oven mitt to keep it like the heat from getting in.
Okay. Yeah, because this keeps things hot or cold, is what it says on here. Perfect waterproof, wipe clean, washable, insulated lining. It's 45 inches wide by a yard. And so, and Insul Bright might just be a different company. I don't know. But all right. So, Chris, that's a good question. Any tweaks that have been made with the pattern since the kits are minor. They are more of like cosmetic things that I've done with them. I can't think of anything that is substantial enough that if you already have them, you need to buy it. And so I certainly don't want you buying something that you don't need. And I would say no. So Insul Shine is more waterproof design for things like coolers. Okay, so we've got Insul Shine. So perfect. Not as breathable due to the waterproofing. Okay, I love you guys. This is great. And they're all Googling for me. So, but yes, back to that. If anybody has bought my patterns before, you do not need to, like if you got them in a kit or something, you do not need to buy them again. That's part of why I was a little surprised at how many sold. So hopefully you're not all canceling, since I've made all of them and they're getting shipped to you no matter what. So just kidding. All right, so that's what I had made with that. So that was the, again, that's the fun size. So that's this little pattern. So this pattern comes with both sizes. And so, and what I think would be really fun, because we have a charm pack from this collection, is to do a charming duffel. So you could have all 3 sizes. I'm gonna move this bag out of the way. So you could have 3 sizes. I have not made it yet, but that was on my list of what I wanted to try and get made before today, but I couldn't get it done, even with sewing at a soccer tournament. So this is the Charming Duffel. And so there is a kit, just a fabric kit for it. So you have the charm pack that comes with everything. So that's all these great colors. It's really bright. You got the purples and the teals, and it's got like some of the bright greens in there, just a little bit of that, and some pink, and it goes up into the lighter colors. And then I did a purple again because I just thought it sort of tied in with it, but you could definitely flip out and do the teal on the outside. So I did a yard of the teal, so that's your lining fabric, and I did a half a yard of the purple dot fabric for your handles. And so again, I just did it because I thought it would all go together nicely. And so for the ease of shipping, I opted not to include the bozal in the kit. I kind of thought, well, we'll just stick with, so your kit will include the fabrics, it'll include the charm pack, and it will include the zippers. So, or the zipper and the zipper pulls. The zipper and the zipper pulls on these kits are amazing. You are going to get rainbow. So I think this one shows a little easier. So if you look at this one here, you're going to get a rainbow zipper. See how it's that metallic zipper? So it's metallic, but it's nylon thread or nylon teeth. And then you will get the rainbow zipper pulls with it. And so on this one, I did a little butterfly and a handmade, and you'll get two zipper pulls. So you could do double if you want. And then this one, I did flowers, and I thought it would be cute. In hindsight, I don't think I love it, but I thought it would be cute because there's so many different colored flowers to do a rainbow one and a gold one. I think I would probably just do 2 gold, two rainbow. What do you guys think? A mix? I don't know if it even shows that well. They both are just shiny. And so, all right, so that's those kits. So I'll move these guys out of the way. So that was the fun size duffel, and that is the Charming Duffel. So the patterns now are sold separately. So the minimal amount we put in before for printing has been taken out, and then we've adjusted pricing just based on market and things. But that way, if you already have the pattern, you're not paying that incremental amount, and you're not having to buy the pattern again. So, alrighty. So that was those. All right. The rainbow zipper, if you're just like, oh, I love rainbow zippers and I want rainbow zippers, we now have an item that we're going to carry for you. Let's see, which way do I need to go? Oh, yep, that way. So it's going to be, and I apologize, I didn't pull them out. I brought them with me, but I didn't. So you're going to get 3 yards of white with the rainbow teeth, and then you'll get, I'm trying to grab a variety in here. You'll get a 10-pack of variety of rainbow pulls. And I apologize, I sort of threw them all in. Oops, that's not a rainbow pull. So you'll get all kinds of, probably not the skeleton, but you never know, it could happen. So here's some of the choices that I had in the past. And so that's a few. So anyway, that will be an option. And again, those will be, I do like to try and put a couple of the same in there so that if you are making a bag and you're like, I kind of want my zipper pulls to match, that you do have that option. And it's not like, okay, I've got a star with a skeleton head. So does the pouch have pockets inside the pouch? Are you talking about the fun size duffel? The fun size duffel, the pattern does not have pockets on the inside, but they would be really easy to add if you wanted to. So I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, these guys. So they're made the same, just one is smaller, so it's smaller scale. So it has pockets on both of the exterior sides, and then the pattern does not call for them on the inside. Oh, but I put one in this one. And so, oh, you know what? The bigger one does have, I think the bigger one does have the pocket in there. And someone's saying yes, and I think it does. No, this is the fun size. Yeah, it does. You know what? I just forgot to do it on the little one. And so the interior pockets. And so or interior. There's only one part. That's a typo on my part. When I cut it, just because I was trying to do it with what fabric there is, I only had one. I only had enough fabric for one in the pattern, but you could definitely put a second one in the same exact way. So thank you for asking the question. Just because I wrote the pattern and have made the bag multiple times doesn't mean I know what the heck I'm talking about, apparently. So it looks like the little one does too, because at least in the pattern it says to cut it. I completely forgot to do it. And so that's my fault. All right, the size on them, they are the fun size. So the bigger one is 7 inches high, 7 inches deep, and 14 inches wide. The snack size is 5.5 by 5.5 by 11. And so just a little bit smaller. In fact, I can set this here. It's right here. Is the my husband is calling me. Sorry, guys. There you go. They're laughing at me now. You should laugh at me. So, all right. So that's that one. The Charming Duffel, if you're wondering about size on that one, is 9 inches high, 9 inches deep, and then 18 inches wide, to give you an idea. So they sort of just keep growing. They can all nest in together too, which is nice. All right. I didn't bring in any of the Kate bags, but we have the Kate bag. That's the Patchwork Hobo, the Kate. I think we have a little bit of a typo, but here in the shop, we've decided just to go with it. And so in the shop, it's called the Boho. And so you may see it in the description there. And so Sophie's looking at me like, what? It does. So if you see boho, it is the same bag. It was just a little typo, and we just kind of thought, oh, it's sort of fun at this point. No, you don't need to. That's how we all know it now. So here was the original one on the back. I forgot to take the bag home with me to take pictures when I was trying to update the pattern. So when someone asked about, is it the same pattern? They are the same pattern, but certain things were updated. Like I tried to make a more professional cover and backside to it, and so. Diane, yours is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I mean, it's so cool. And so, all right, so that's that one. And then we already saw I guess we didn't do the lattice clutch today, but that was the fourth one. I'll probably do a release of 2, like from the vault patterns, probably late January. And then I have a bag that I've been wanting to make from my Italy trip, and I'm hoping for some inspiration while we're in Turkey and Egypt so I can bring back something else fun for you guys. So there'll be more coming in the future, but for now it's just the 4. So excuse me, I apologize. Let me get a little sip. I changed up my drink today. It's very much like the medicine ball you guys told me about. Starbucks carries this one all the time now. But I feel like it's missing an ingredient you guys told me about. So what interfacing do the bags use? So I personally like using either a Bosal or by Annie's. And I have those for you guys here too. So, because I figured you may want some supplies. I'm so sorry. I was just saying before we started, I forgot to bring some little cough drops. And so, so this is the Soft and Stable. This is a 36 by 58. If you like it to be fused, generally speaking, I don't do a lot of fusing with mine. I'm not a huge fan of it. But if you like it to be fused, Bosal is the way you want to go. So we do have the Bosal. This is the double-sided fusible. I will just tell you, if you're not fusing to both sides, be a little careful of the side that you're not fusing to. I personally, in my supplies at home, I just keep the double-sided for when I want to fuse, so that way, if I'm doing 2 sides, that's fine. I press to both. If I'm only doing one, that's also fine. I only press to there, and I'm just cautious about how I work with it. And so, so those ones, again, are both 36 by 58. If you're like really wanting to load up, we have the Soft and Stable. It's the By Annie brand. My opinion is that the By Annie brand is a little denser. So when you do quilting with it, I feel like your stitches are more pronounced, I guess would be the right word. And so, but that's what I like. There's also a small one, and I brought this one in because we're going to be working on a project today from your Advent box. And I thought, well, let's bring a little one in case you want to sort of beef up that project a little bit. And so why do you not use the fusible? So I am lazy, for lack of a better term. So I'm not very good at standing there and holding my iron and steaming and then moving it a little bit and I just don't take the time to do it. And so for me, when I fuse, I either am having to take about 4 times as long as I really want to spend putting my fabrics together, or I don't do it well enough, and then I end up with bubbles. And those bubbles, then when I'm stitching and quilting, it will then cause wrinkles in my fabric. So for me, that's why. Now, if you're a very patient person, or even you don't have to be very patient, just patient. You don't have a husband calling you when he knows you do a live show on Tuesdays, or 2 teenage boys who are, constantly running you around. And then, fusible would probably be the better option. And so, because if you fuse it well, it really is a very nice tool. So, for example, the spring event last year, we made the fun size duffel. So we made this. And we, beforehand, for everyone, pressed the fabric on. And so we used the fusible, and it was really nice because then your quilting, you can go much faster. If you don't fuse, your stitching does go a little slower. So I hope that answers it. Mary Ellen, I am so sorry. I missed those. And so they will be going out tomorrow. That is my fault. And I'm so sorry. I have the fabric all cut at home and I forgot to assemble it. And so I'm so glad you said something. Because my intention yesterday that was one of the things that if I couldn't at least get it done myself, to bring it in and have Ella put it together for me. And so I might, after the show, run home and grab the supplies and ask her to help that. So I'm sorry. How it performs, I don't know that there's much of a difference in how it performs having that fusible on there. Other than maybe the only thing I could think of is that glue could maybe disintegrate over time, or like kind of get dried out, and then you might have like some flaking or something. But I don't know if that's accurate or not. I'm trying to come up with something that could be a hindrance to it. So, all right, I'm gonna throw these in my corner over here because I think we've dealt with all that. There we go. I love that corner. It's a great corner. Oh, here comes Miss Kate.
I have a prize.
Oh, we have a prize. And it is adorable. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, so make some comments. You know what, I'm gonna turn my phone on. Don't make comments yet. Don't do it, don't do it. I'm gonna turn it, because then what I'm gonna do is, at some point, I'm just gonna scroll back and I'm gonna pick a name. All right. You guys ready? All right, it's just sitting there and I'm not gonna do it for a little while. What? No, it's okay, sorry. Somebody was asking Kate something and I was like, so they said I don't need to know anything. So, all right, so in here, oh, there's some fun things in here too. All right, how cute is this bag? All right, so we've got this. Okay, you don't know this next part yet, but oh, just wait. So we've got the Darling Peony, and we've got the fabric to go with it. And then we've got the Charmer pattern. Oh my goodness, and it keeps coming. There's more stuff. You've got 3 spools of Metler thread. Oh my gosh, that is nice. All right, what else is in here? Oh, this is so sweet. It's this little keyring with these tiny little flowers. They're so precious. They're like perfect. They go really nicely with that. Perfect prize. All right, make lots and lots of comments because you have to have your name since we said this, so I can zip back. So you say anything you want. Anything you want. Little smileys. Is the Metler polyester? That's a good question. It looks like we've got a combo going on here. I've got 2 purple ones and 1 red, and I can't remember which are which, and because they're in netting. Okay, so the red one is a polyester, and the purples are cotton. So if you look at it, the 2 darker colors are cotton, and the lighter kind of soft peach color is a polyester. So perfect for bag making. And so I like the pick me. And so. All right, keep commenting. I'm going to come back around. So I think part of why the fabrics are in here is because look at this. So I finally got around to making the 2 big totes bag. So here's two big totes. I want to show you because I noticed it on here. The two big totes is also featured on the Soft and Stable, which Soft and Stable is a By Annie product, so it makes sense that she would have her patterns on there. But just to give you some different ideas of what the bag looks like. And then look at this one. Put that back over there. So this is my pattern. I don't want to lose it. But so this pattern has been out since January, so it's been out for a little bit, but just a really nice bag. It's got this like zipper, big zipper pocket on the top. Now this is the large size. The pattern, the two big totes, comes in large and extra large. And so the actual measurements are, this one is 13.5 high by 16.5 wide by 6.5 deep. The bigger one is 16 inches high. So add a couple more inches, 2.5 inches, 22 wide. So that's another 6 inches bigger than this one. It's massive. And then 8.5 inches deep. So, but big, big bags. It has on this side, oh, I can't see you guys. So it has the pocket here, the slip pocket, but then it also has the zipper pocket. And so it's got that real nice. And then on the back, it has a luggage sleeve, which I always love because I feel like I'm constantly on the road. And then another slip pocket. And then inside, again, it's got this great zipper. See how nice this, nice and safe and clean. Here, I'll zip it back up. But this fabric is so pretty. I've been a little obsessed with it. And then we open that all the way. So on one side, and this is my fault, I forgot to put stitch some lines in there for this little slip pocket so that I would have some smaller openings. I thought maybe I would put a snap in there since I forgot to do it. And then in here, look at this. I could put my Starbucks cup in here. Let's see if it'll hold it. Oh yeah. I could put my Starbucks cup in there. I could hold two of them. So a little sip of tea from me. But anyway, so again, that is the By Annie bag, two big totes, and it is the large size. We do have a kit for this. Now, the fabric that I use for my handles and my base is out of my personal stash. We have things similar and in the same color, so it won't be the exact same on that, but we have the other fabrics for you. So the big, beautiful floral print, the small beige print with the all the different little flowers and things on it. So we have that. It is better than a Vera Bradley bag. I go to Vera Bradley and I think, ours are so much better. So I'm glad you're inspired, Jan. That's wonderful. So anyway, we do have a kit for this, but again, I'll have to substitute out that fabric for something very, very similar. In fact, if I hadn't said it, you might not have even known. And so, all right, I think that's it for that. I'm going to throw that, I guess, under here. I'm going to take another little sip of my tea. The kit also includes the webbing. So you could just use the webbing, which I had thought about using just the plain webbing with it. It looks really good with it. So you could use just the webbing or you could cover it. And so the pink floral, I know it's gorgeous, isn't it, Linda? I love it. What bag is the one with the prizes in it? This is the bag with the prizes in it, right here. And it's not a bag pattern. It is the Charmer. Now, I didn't know we were doing this, or maybe we could have done one of my bags, but you know, you guys all bought it already. So, but this is really nice. It has a zipper pocket here in the front. So it has that zipper. And then the top zips. Yes, let's see if I can, I think it's all twisted though. Here we go. So that zips like that. No pockets back there. So again, that's a zipper there. So many pockets, my goodness. And then again, you get, I'm guessing it's a yard of fabric. It looks like a yard of fabric to me. We'll double check just to make sure. Oh yeah, definitely a yard. All right. Here we go. Well, Kathy, which bag did you want? Is the pattern not in there? You can buy the bag. You can buy the pattern. Oh, you went for this little one. It is really cute, but I don't have a pattern for this one. All right, so I'm going to put these back in here. All right, make your comments fast because as soon as I get this thing back together, I'm going to determine who the winner is of all of these goodies. So I'm going to put it in here a little neater because, sorry, I'm giving you an extra second or two to comment. Let's see. Make this pretty. I don't like the raw edges showing. Here we go. You guys making your comments? Quick. Comment. I love that. That's a good one. All right. See, at least I give you a heads up. All right. There we go. That goes in there. All zipped up. I know. They're really working it. Okay. Here we go. Pulling it up. Are we ready? I'm going to go 7. All right. As soon as it stops. All right. Terry Wilson, you are the winner. I got fabric, pattern, thread, and goodies is the comment. So, all right. Terry Wilson, do you mind writing that down?
Yep, already got it.
Awesome. All right. Congratulations. Oh, let me turn this off. It's just using my battery now. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. I like doing the rolling to a winner. That's much more fun than you telling me a name. Well, I think so at least because then I get to I feel more like I'm doing it. All right. That is my personal. So we're going to hide that down here. All right. Was the 2 large totes or 2 big totes in the bubble at one point for them? Yes, I see it now.
It is now.
Okay.
Put it back in again.
Okay, so that's Terry's prize. My hair is making me crazy. You know what I discovered, guys? And then I will get started. I discovered that there are so many uses for these little clips. You know these clips?
I love putting them in my hair.
See, she just said the same thing. It's like my hair is making me crazy, so I'm just gonna pull it back. And oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I need a smaller one though. My hair's really thin today. It went really flat. It's rare. Well, Sophie has no problem with that probably ever, even if she tries really hard. But I've used a new product and it's I don't know. There we go. Oh, it probably won't work out now that I'm trying to do it in front of everyone. Oh no, I'm just clipping. Oh, see, it's falling out. There we go. All right. That looks stupid. I know, new trend, Diane. All right, forget it. All right, so here's what we're doing today. We are going to make, so those of you who have the Advent, you should have gotten all the supplies for this, so I don't think I'm giving away any secrets. If for some reason you haven't opened your Advent box yet, you can say la 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 for the next 20 minutes or just know. I had a bow to the clip, that's right. This is part of your kit. So, or part of your Advent box. So you'll get, it's part of a panel. So I don't know what day you got it, but you would have gotten,
it was day 5.
Day 5, you would have gotten this, which is kind of, awkward looking, but that's what you would have gotten. And this is going to make 2 zipper pouches, which is wonderful. They make great little gifts. You can actually, if you use fabric from your stash, you could make 4 of them, or you could keep what I did when I made them at home, because I also made a set of 3 from a different panel. I actually made templates so that I could keep making the bags forever. So I highly recommend doing that.
We also are going to open today's, towards the end of the show.
Wait, what are we?
We'll open today's Advent.
Oh, so today's Advent box is going to get open today as well.
This is our only show today.
Oh, I'm the only show today. Yeah. I'm special. I bet that's why I got to do a prize. An official prize, not just, hey, we're going to do a prize today because I feel like giving something away. And so, all right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to make that. But I wanted to tell you the panels. So there's this panel for this one. Here's some of the other parts to it. It includes these, and it also includes, now this is coming soon, so I apologize. I am giving away it's a little spoiler alert. So if you don't want to know this, just kind of bleep me out for 3 seconds. It also includes a tote bag. All right, I'm not going to say any more. So if you want more panels though, if you want to do multiple of this project and the one that's about to come, we're going to go ahead and put it in the bubble, which has a picture of it. So you're going to kind of know what's coming. But yeah, you don't know what day, and I don't either, so I can't even spoil that part. So you can buy more of that panel if you want. We also have other panels for doing these, which I think are amazing because you get all these coordinated little bags, and then you can hand out little gifts to people, and it's perfect. All right, so these were some of the made projects out of this one. So that is from here. And I actually gave away, so this was my personal panel, and I gave away a couple already, so I didn't have all of them. These are the 3 that we kept here at the shop. So this one, oh, come on, please open. It shouldn't be that hard. It's just fabric. There we go. So there we are. So you can see all those different things. This one is called Pouch Panels, and it is Cottage Pouch Panel. Thank you. I just found it. All right. So this one is everything in here. So this is this bag here. This is this bag up here. You can kind of see. And then, wait, I got one more. And this one is this bag. So you can kind of get a feel for what the different ones are. And then these you can use for like bag tags or coasters or just all kinds of fun things. These little ones I think are really more the bag tag, a little gift tag. So just, there's also all these fun little things that you can put on. These are the zipper tabs. And so she's got some fun zipper tabs. Yeah, so anyway, there's that panel. Get those out of the way. Just throw everything around. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. Woo! It looks like my son's room. All right, and then this is the other one, and this is really pretty too. And so these are all Minky Kim. There are instructions on Riley Blake's website, as well as as well as Minky Kim's, which I can't think of what her like Instagram, YouTube channel is. Well, it says YouTube Minky Kim, so maybe it's just Minky Kim. All right, so that's those ones. Begin each day with a grateful heart. Add a whole lot of love to everything you create. Simple as that. No place like home. I feel like that's our house, like food, just nonstop food. Jake came home and I swear, freshman 15, he wasn't getting it from college. He was getting it from our house. So, all right. So yes, they are easy to make. So just really, really nice to be able to have. And even if you don't make them, but you have them on hand, if you all of a sudden realize, oh, I'm getting together with a girlfriend and I want to like give her a little something, they're really nice to be able to just throw together real quick. Wait, let's see. I'm not doing a very good job folding. I realized I should probably show the words. So this one is the Memories pouch. So lots of panel choices. Now, oh, I threw my bags under here and I didn't really mean to do that because I wanted to show you. I'll keep this one out. Oh, I got them all. All right. So I will tell you that the way they make the bag is how we gave you supplies. And they turn out really nice. This one's already done. You got 2 coordinated zippers. Are those coordinated zippers to match or do our best with what we have? So the zippers that are in your Advent box will coordinate with it. So you can see you could do the yellow or the pink. Like I didn't have a Advent box at home, so I put white on. And I knew they were the number 3s, so I was trying to kind of do it as similar to what you would do as I could. Sorry, a lot of talking. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put Shape Flex on both pieces. So that's what I did. So these have Shape Flex on them already. That's what this calls for. We will then be putting the zipper on. Now, something they tell you that I don't agree with, so I'm curious if you guys feel the same way I do or not. I believe Kathy is asking about 10% back today, and I think that's probably true, right? Do they get 10%? Sure. We don't know for sure. We just, we show up. We're just here. We are the worker bees. So I'm guessing probably, but we'll confirm that and let you know. These are not in the hoop. These are sewing. So there are occasionally sewing projects that come out of Gloria Horn. And so I was teasing about it earlier because every time I come in to do a show on Tuesday, like I show up and everything's set up for embroidery and there's like no sewing. There's no, we couldn't find a foot for the sewing machine, a sewing foot for the machine to save our lives. Kate literally had to go to the other building to get one. So it was kind of fun. It is 10% back today, so it is official. All right, so anyway, you're going to do the the shape flex, and then we're going to add the zipper. If you go by the instructions, they tell you to clip your zipper, to put clips in. I have tried putting clips in my zippers before, and you know what happens? They fray terribly. So I do not personally recommend cutting your zippers that way. So I did this one without cutting it. My fear is if I cut it too, I would end up too high on it. So let's see. Thank you. All right, Sherry. I was trying to read. I was like, what did you put there? So we're going to go ahead and do that. These ones, what I did differently, obviously you can see they're thicker. So I used Bosal in them. And then the other thing I did is instead of sewing each piece on my zipper, so like the exterior and then the interior, what I did is I added binding. So I added binding to the outside edge on these, and then I put the zipper, I just sewed the zipper right onto the binding on the inside. And so that was my choice. The other thing I did is I bound inside versus, and again, this looks great and they're really nice. It's just a difference of like how you want to do it. So they just said to zigzag, or like you could use a serger. I did not pull my serger out just because I didn't. So I went ahead and did a zigzag. So just a couple things, like if you want to change it, it's your bag. It's your bag. Like you can do anything you want. And so, but I wanted to show you those little differences. And so, all right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get to work. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead. We're going to put our zipper on, trying to decide which one we want. I'm going to go ahead and use the pink one because it's a little bit longer, and I like mine to be a little longer. We did not find a zipper foot, and that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put this right side down on here, and we're going to stitch around. And what I like to do is just sort of as I'm going, I just go nice and slow, and I work my way around. That one really is very long. I feel like I'm wasting zipper. I'm so bad. I also think the yellow looks a little better. It's just kind of snug. All right, here we go. We're going to see. We're going to see, guys. You would think these are things I would test beforehand. All right, we're going to go for it. We're going to do the yellow. I like it better. If using Bosal, will you skip the SF101? D, yeah, I would. I would use one or the other. And so you could, if you want your lining to have a little more shape to it and not be loose-ish, you could add the SF101 to the inside. And so you can definitely pin it. That is not a bad idea. I tend to just go for it, but you guys have seen me doing that before, so we know how that goes. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine. We're going to start putting that on. I love that you guys are asking questions. And yes, I agree, the yellow is the better color. It's just a little, I like to have excess. And so this tea is so good. You guys, I highly recommend. It is their honey citrus mint tea. It is delicious. And so Sophie's over here going, it's fire. Yeah. So, which is a good thing. So, all right. Now I am going to be a little lazy and not change my thread. I've got yellow in the bottom and I've got green up top. I knew we were doing a lot with greens, so. All right, I'm going to move my zipper head down just a little bit. Now I am doing teeth down, and so I'm going to go up here. I'm just kind of lining up. And so I think I need to move my chair down just a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. All right. So we'll do needle down, foot down. Oops. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to move our needle all the way to the far left. Now, I don't have a zipper foot, so I highly recommend a zipper foot as well, but we just, again, not a lot of sewing happens in here, and so sometimes I just make do, and that's okay too. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm just lining up the side of my zipper. Not doing a very good job. Let me see. You know what? I might have. I know I brought. Oh, you know what, guys? Thank goodness for my little plastic bag. I truly am someday going to make something that's better. Today's just not the day, obviously. All right, let's get rid of this foot. And we'll use a zipper foot. All right. All right. Oh, so much better. All right. Guess we'll just leave that little bit that's not quite right. Stitch back over on the other side. Nah, it's gonna make me crazy. Well, just because I know it's gonna kind of like keep it from bending the way we want it to. All right. So I'm just gonna pull out these few little stitches. We didn't do very many. All right. Okay, so much better now. Look at that, guys. It's good to have the right tool. All right. So again, I'm just lining that up as I go. And now with a zipper foot, I'm actually sewing close to the teeth and I'm able to do it. Before it was really pulling on me. Now I put it over to the far left. I left it at a 2.5. I think that's like a good length. You could also, if you're not sure about zippers, if they just kind of make you nervous, which Soph was telling me before the show that she hates zippers, loves buttons. And I'm like, what? How could you possibly love buttons? They're like, you have to make like 100 buttonholes and I don't know. It's just not my gig. But you can also just use a basting stitch for your first run at the zipper. So you can bump it up to like a 3.5 or a 4 and just sort of get it attached the way you think you kind of want it. And if you mess up a little bit, they're big stitches, easy to pull, but also you're not making as many stitches. So it's easier for you to have the flexibility to then go back over it with a smaller stitch length. And then it looks perfect and no one would ever know. I just recommend if you're going to do it twice that you maybe go a little bit less. So like if you're doing a 1/4 inch seam allowance, go down to, you know, just shy, a couple threads over from that 1/4 inch for doing that basting stitch. All right, so you can see I'm not going very fast. I'm definitely taking my time doing this. And I'm just, as I go, I'm sort of sliding everything down. And every so often, if it starts to bunch, not a big deal, just pause and lift up your foot. Well, your sewing foot. You can lift your other foot too if you're starting to get sore or tired. All right, a few more. Now we're just sewing around that curved edge. All right. This green thread makes it really easy for you guys to see what I was up to. So you can see I went around the outside edges. Now that it's stitched, if you wanted to clip a little bit, you could. I don't really see the point in doing it. I just pressed it when I did the other one and it turned out perfectly fine, and it gives it a little more stability in my mind to have it sort of almost pulling on there. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to switch to the other side. And I just want to make sure everything is lined up when I do it. So you can see I'm doing that. This is when I do like to throw a couple pins in or clips. I kind of like pins for this because if things move around, that pin is going to be a little more inclined to hold things in place. And so, so we're just going to go over here. Actually, I should have done that a little further up. The other thing I like to do, so I like to do it at both ends. And the reason for that is if my fabrics are shifting a little bit or I'm just not quite getting it even, I know that when I get down here, so you see I'm lining up my edges. Can they see or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just lining this edge up here and making sure I'm getting to the same spot on my zipper. And so I'm going to go ahead. I think I've got another pin in here somewhere. maybe, well, I have a clip over here. We'll use the clip. So
there's some pins in that drawer if you want a pin.
Sorry. In the drawer?
This top drawer.
Oh, perfect. Okay. If anybody knows Jim Marucci, go ahead and let him know his wife is live. This is the second call. We're hitting, it's like final details for our family vacation for Christmas. And so he's kind of stepped up to do like a couple of like last minute plans. And so I'm pretty sure that's what he's calling about, because he doesn't typically do them. And I think he's kind of like, wait, what am I doing here? So, all right. So we're going to go back. We're going to do the same thing. It's a little awkward because we've got that other side of the zipper. I'll probably open up the zipper here in a second. I just wanted to get it started though, while I was sure I had everything lined up the way I wanted it. And so just go right back here and do a quick little back stitch. And now that I've started, I'm going to pull that pin out. And we're going to go ahead and open this up. Hopefully I didn't get the, I put the pin over it. That wasn't very smart of me. Here we go. Here we go, that's better. See how I had to move it over? I had crossed my pin over the teeth of the zipper, so that was my challenge there. So I'm just opening that zipper back up so that I can just sew strictly on one side. So you can see now that I've started it and I've got it pinned, I feel like I can keep everything lined up. So here we go. Pull that out. All right, look at that, guys. It's so exciting. So I do like to go back just to make sure that I didn't twist it or anything. So I always go back and I just zip to make sure that I'm not totally crazy. Look how cute it is. It's adorable. It's tiny. So that is what we're making. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to open that back up because we're going to add the other side. So we're going to add the lining. And so we're just going to put this up on here. Again, we want to just make sure we're really careful that everything lines up. Maybe throw a clip or a pin in there for getting started. Now you could go around, if you're more comfortable, and pin the whole thing. And then you're definitely more likely to have it sewn correctly. Or I shouldn't say correctly, just like you'll get a neater seam basically, because you won't be, it'll kind of be there for you. Held for you. It's like extra hands is what I think I'm trying to say. You know, I don't think my Mint Majesty has caffeine. That might be why I'm not thinking clearly. I need to be caffeinated. So again, I'm eyeballing to make sure it's lined up. I am going to kind of just check down here to make sure. Looks like we're going to be a little bit long. My other one was a little bit long too when I made it, and it was no big deal. I was able just to sort of trim it back, but you want to try and keep it as close as you can. So I'm going to adjust there just a little bit. All right. So one side is done. Now for the other. I'm trying to decide which way I should go. I think I need to go this way. I am. So if you look at this, you can see the layers. So it's the exterior, the zipper, which we sewed those together, and now I'm putting the lining on there. I know some of you like to do everything all at once. This method, though, I think with this curve, I think it's hard to get everything to line up and stay put together. I feel like it slides too much. But you could certainly, if you feel comfortable with that, or if you're pinning really well, you probably could do all 3 layers at the same time. I just think because that zipper doesn't have the same kind of flexibility and we're going around a curve, it's a little easier to get the results you want if you do them one at a time. All right, so we've got that. So we're gonna just flip that. Now you could certainly clip this right now if you wanted, and that would kind of help that curve. But I didn't do it on the other. Now it's a little bit bigger pouch, so this might be different. But I just I'm using my finger and I'm just sort of pressing that seam out. Do it on the other side too. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to test our zipper out. Oh, look at that. It is a little zipper pouch, sort of. We got holes. All right, so we're going to go back over here for a second and show you what we're doing next with it. So at this point, you can decide if you want to top stitch. Let's see, show box 9. Oh, we haven't opened a box, Patty. So basting stitch and then do the lining. Yeah, you could definitely do it that way, Sherry. I kind of like my exterior to have its final stitch because I know it's on there, or I know that's what I'm going to be seeing, I guess. But you could definitely that basting stitch though is really nice if you want to do it that way. Oh, did someone say Kathy? Oh, I don't know where I didn't see the Kathy. Oh, there was a Patty saying hi to Kathy. If you want, I'll pass the message along. So no big deal. There were 2 Patties talking at the same time. So, all right. So now if you wanted, you could go ahead. You could top stitch along here. I didn't do it on this one. I just pressed. And so, in fact, I think I'm going to turn the iron on real quick. We'll do a quick press. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open this back up. And we're going to, let's see, I'm trying to remember how we do this. We do go down like this, and then we're going to make our corners, our boxed corners. So you're going to kind of make sure, see how you can see this one's pulled out that way. So we want to make sure our lining is lining up with our exterior. So I've got those lined up on here. And then you're going to go flat like this. Now it might not be exact because it kind of depends on how big of a seam allowance you made for your zipper, but it should be pretty close. Like this one lined up pretty well. So I'm going to just clip that in place. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Now this side is trickier. And the reason it's trickier is because we're doing a single pull zipper. And because we're doing that, it kind of, you have to be careful of your zipper head, but at the same time, you have to get your zipper teeth together. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this all lined up. And we're going to just make sure those zipper teeth are pulled together. We want it to be we want it centered. Oh, I can see my lining slid. There we go. All right, so like I said, it's a little tricky. Now, we could also, which would make sense, and I don't know why I'm not doing it. I'm going to go ahead and do it now that I'm thinking of it. Fusible fleece lining on that. I think fusible fleece would be really nice too. I do like a little more body to my bags than what Shapeflex gives, but at the same time, this is a really nice lightweight bag. You can use it for so many different things, and you don't have that bulk. So like for me, if I'm traveling and I'm like, you know what, I just want something small that I can basically fold flat, and then if I need to carry it around and use it for something, I can. And so, yeah, glue would work too. All right, so I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and I'm just going to sew across here really quick so I don't have to keep fighting with this. You don't even have to move over here if you don't want. It really is going to be like hopefully a quick little back and forth. So, and it's green, so they'll see everything I did. There's no hiding mistakes today. So again, I'm just sewing across my zipper teeth. And I'm trying to be really careful because my zipper was kind of on the small side, so I also have my metal stoppers on here. Come on, one more little stitch. Thank you. Cut, please. All right, guys. So this is what I did. I just stitched across there. Now I know my zipper is going to stay in place. I can have my zipper head pulled out of the way. And we can go just like this. Make sure that's lined up. All right. So now, and as I'm lining this up, the other thing I'm kind of watching for is I want this to be centered because this bag has like a bottom on there. And I'm kind of taking a quick peek in here and I'm just making sure, at least trying to make sure, that it's kind of the same way in there. So then we're just going to go over and we're going to stitch across, making sure we catch all the fabrics in there. You know, glue, I'm not sure about glue with this. Maybe. I'm not sure what I would glue though. It's just that zipper, trying to get it to keep those teeth together. It's just a matter of stitching them across really quick. So, all right, we still have our zipper foot on. We're gonna just go for it. It should be fine. So it's a little bit uneven there, but not a big deal. We're just gonna like that. Need some bigger scissors. All right. Oh, we forgot to show, we have some cave scissors on special. God bless you. Sophie's over here trying really hard not to sneeze in your ears. So, all right. So I had stitched across there and then I just trimmed back. And so just giving myself a clean edge. I just realized that our bobbin, I feel bad I've wasted this thread. Our bobbin is metallic. So I don't know what project was being worked on, but oh, well, we've got some really pretty bobbin thread. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do the other one. Fold that down. All right. All right, so I'm just back stitching at the ends and then I'm trimming off my excess. Now, a step I didn't do that I should have, but I know I made my stitches, my seam allowance pretty wide. But a lot of times what I like to do before I cut it is just open this up and make sure I caught everything. So like I can see I've caught everything I need in there. Now here's when you get to make a decision. They said zigzag across the ends. Zigzagging works perfectly fine. That's what I did with mine. You could also put a binding on there. You could use your serger. So there's a lot of different choices. I'm going to just go ahead and remove. Wait, do we have the other? Yeah, that one would work. My zipper foot, we're going to put it back in the box so I don't lose it because things do tend to get intermingled here. And then I end up at home going, shoot, I know I used to have a zipper foot. All right, so here we go. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to go ahead. We're going to do a zigzag across here. So we're going to go ahead, number 9. I'm going to make it a little wider. It's at a 3.5 right now. I'm going to go up to a 4.5. The stitch length, because it's the inside of a bag and I feel like it's going to be used quite a bit, I'm going to shrink our length down to a 1.2. And I like to line mine up just slightly, well, kind of in between that center line and the right line. And here we go. And I like to go back and forth. I'm going a little slower as I hit the edge here. There we go. So that's one side. And you can see, oh, I got to trim off a little thread. A couple little threads got crazy on me, but you just trim those off. It looks good. This side, you've got a little shine to it. I don't know if you want that, but that's what we have today. So now I probably should have trimmed it a little better before stitching with my zigzag. And if I moved over to the left just a little bit more, I think I would have been in a little bit better shape to have caught everything. So I'm going to trim this. There we go. I'll move it over a little bit this time. All right. And if you wanted, you could go back over it a second time. That would really reinforce those stitches as far as like filling in the color. You could even go a little bit smaller. I went with a 1.2, but you could go down to a 1 or a 0.8, depending on the look you want to go for. But again, you could also bind it. You could use your serger. You could, like, so many options. It's your bag. All right. So I have my one little one there. These are just the threads from the end. All right. I think we are all done with this. Let's go see. I don't know if Gloria is aware that we're almost done. How'd we do on time? Oh, we're late. We took a full hour and a half. You would think she would be over here. Maybe we should just open the Advent box ourselves. Let's see. You know, I don't know, Patty, on your gift card. If you email customer service, I'm sure Sam would get back to you on that. I don't know. Oh, she did edge to edge with gold metallic, so that's where that came from. Okay, this was kind of cute. So again, now this is just the shape flex, but it still has a little bit of body to it. And so it's adorable. I have to admit, it's turned out better than I thought it would. All right, so those are the two bags. And I think you got charms as well. I don't know if these are the same style or not. Someone gave this, just handed these ones to me, but there's potentially some little butterflies and some flowers. And so you could put that on there. Let's see. Perfect. So I've got a little butterfly on this one now, and this one, not the most attractive black flower, but it has a flower on it. So how sweet is that? All right, so that is that project. Next week, we'll be doing the second project that you get, second sewing project. What else? I'm trying to think what else. I will be working on kits this week. I will be working on specifically the dog leashes because like I said, I took everything home. Everything was cut and all I had to do was put the hardware in. The Kate hardware is the same thing. I apologize. These kids have been running me ragged and I'm not doing a very good job for you guys with that. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. So should we text her and ask if she wants to do it or is she just going to come on a little later? Oh, so I'm going to text Gloria. We're going to text her live. It'll be fun. Oh, yeah, we have some little things too. So let me text Gloria really quick. Let's see. Hi, do you want to join us and show the Advent for today? Here we go. All right. I do enjoy the kids very much, Terry, and I know I'm on borrowed time because Nico's a sophomore in high school and Jake's already left for college, and so it's like I feel like once they leave for college, you're kind of like you're not done, but there's not as much to do. All right, so we have got some specials, and so these specials are things that we had special buys on, and you guys benefit for the pricing on them. So we have Christmas Cheer Limited Edition Holiday Pack. It's 5 spools of Spotlight, metallic with a rayon core. So look how fun these are. So there's like a hunter green, a gold, a white with silver specks, a metallic blue, like I don't know, it's like a turquoise blue, and then a real light, almost Tiffany blue. I don't know. They probably have the colors on here. Yeah. So they have. Okay, so this one, the colors are dark green, burnished gold, white with silver, dark blue, light blue.
Which one is that?
That is North Pole. And so, is that what you have up?
Yeah, it's a drop down.
Oh, okay.
So either they can pick Christmas wreath. This is North Pole.
Okay, so North Pole is kind of those wintry colors. And then, Fran, I will have to go hit Steve upside the head and let him know he needs to call you. And so we'll do our best. Let's see. This one, Christmas Cheer. All these metallics are. We've got. Well, here I'll read it. And then soft brown, so kind of a light bronze color, red, white gold, sea green, and steel. And so.
And that's Christmas wreath, correct?
That is Christmas Cheer. Christmas Cheer. Oh, I guess they're both Christmas Cheer.
Yeah.
So yes, Christmas wreath is what that one is. All right. So those are the threads. Oh wait, we have another thread. This is Aurifil. So I don't know about you guys, but I am a cheapskate when it comes to Aurifil. I have a few spools and I hoard them. I only use them a little at a time because they're expensive. But this is this amazing package. You get 12 large spools of 40 weight and 12, no, wait, what are we getting here? There's 12 spools and they are, so it's 12 large spools and you get different weights. So you get 40 weights, 28 weights, and 12 weights. And so, and kind of see the, well, maybe we can open it. I was going to say you can see it from the back, but we can open it from here. So really nice threads, especially if you're doing like more of those winter vibe colors. So you've got the purples, you've got some blues, and then these colors down in here, and then a variegated as well. So it looks like you get 2 of each type of spool. Oh, I get it. You get 2 spools, but like there are 2 different weights. So of these 4 colors, and then you get 1 of each of these. And these are the gray, which I'm trying to see. I think they're 30 weight. And then you get the variegated. This is really pretty, these blues. So it's white to navy. Really nice. All right, so that's the threads. Let's see if Miss Gloria got back to us. Oh, she did. She's very quick. She said she'll be right down. So I'll keep showing you a few things. And then is there a place to find all the Advent days and classes? You know, I think they're on the website, although we don't always get it updated. I have to admit, because I know I am rarely on there, but I do tend to sort of throw them for a loop because I don't necessarily show up every Tuesday. So I'm kind of a troublemaker. So, all right. So we have these, which I'm pretty sure both Soph and I and Kate, so that's all 3 of us, it's triplet, are going to take these scissors home with us today. So they're the K Facette scissors. They're beautiful.
This is all we have left, too. We only have 4 left.
Oh, we only have 4 left. Oh, well, we might not be the ones taking them home since I don't think we thought to eliminate. So don't buy them all. If you don't mind, you could just leave these. Forget I haven't said anything. Anyway, if you did put them in your cart and you buy them before I get a chance to, there are the scissors. They're 8-inch fabric shears. And then look at this. This is really sweet. So it's like an embroidery needle package. So it's just a tin, but it's a K tin, and it's just really nice looking. You can put all your threads in there and needles. You get a set of needles. So this is more for like hand stitching. And let's see, a collection of large embroidery needles useful for cantha or pearl thread quilting. Oh.
Goodness.
Uh-oh. So Gloria is coming, but I'm going to show you these really quick before she gets here. So I have bobbin clamps. I don't know where the Advent box is.
Right there. I got it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, you guys know. Okay, perfect.
Well, I don't remember what date it is. The 9th.
The
right?
9th. That's what they told me. So do you want that side?
They said it's going to be that all day.
Here you go.
The 9th. Oh,
All day
there we
long?
go. Okay, I can't wait to see. Because I only got to open. I snuck and opened 1 through 7. And I was really happy with what I saw. So I quit looking because I thought it'd be more fun to be surprised.
For you to be surprised at what
Yeah,
days.
let's
I'm going to
look.
grab my tea while we're doing it.
Yeah,
Just-
and
okay, here's it.
I wanted to watch you make these, and I didn't get to.
That's okay.
Oh wow,
We recorded it. You can watch it whenever you want.
Yeah, just like when Steve was demoing the AccuQuilt. Oh, I promised myself at every show I was going to show them my AccuQuilt block.
Oh.
I don't know where it is though.
Oh, you know what? I think it's over here.
Okay, because I'm so proud of it. There it is.
I didn't realize we were showing it. I'm sorry. I tucked it away.
So I actually put it together wrong, but
Oh.
look at my corners.
They're perfect.
That's because the fabric was cut out
Is
perfect.
there a class tomorrow? An AccuQuilt
We
class?
better. We
Is it
could.
on Wednesday or Friday?
Yeah, I
Somebody's
don't know.
Asking.
I don't know. We have to find out from Steve. Friday.
Okay.
But look at this. Look at this.
It's perfect.
I've never
I say
done
enter
that.
it in a quilt show. You're going to win.
No,
You are.
Steve says just to enter it as is. 'Cause
Exactly.
I never, but I do have dreams of turn it because I did this wrong. These were supposed to be turned the other way,
Oh.
so it was supposed to form a star. So I didn't get a star out of mine.
You got a nice
But-
square, though. It looks good.
It's a nice square.
It is. It's really
lots of-
nice.
Yeah. So, but look at my corners.
They are.
But
They're
anyhow,
perfect. No glue
like
or anything, right?
Yeah, no. We're
Sorry,
good.
I'm taking it away from you guys being able to see so I can see it better.
I know. So we are nuts about AccuQuilt now, So,
Right.
okay. So now we got to see what's in
Number 9, right? Oh, where's 9?
Okay. No.
Is it a big one?
A big
Oh.
one?
there.
Right there. Oh.
This
Do
is
you know what
exciting.
it is?
I do know
She knows what it is.
So, I don't have a clue.
It's not shaking.
It's not here.
No.
Oh,
It's
it's
kind of
like
heavy.
Kind of heavy. It's very full.
It's like it's full. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Let's see.
So from patch to patch and seam to seam, each creation is a dream.
Aw.
All right. Now this might be something that is Bill.
Oh.
Wow.
I helped stuff them, so I think I know what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is a good one.
Now they didn't get what goes with this yet.
Oh, they
did
didn't?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
they did. So you got 2 towels. 2 towels. There was an assortment of towels, but you should have gotten 2 Christmas colored towels.
Right.
And you will find out in another day what
Another
these are
day, so
good-
tomorrow they'll know
Yeah.
what to do with them?
Yeah, they will know what to do with
Excellent.
them. So 2 more projects. So,
So you have to be kind of patient to do this Advent box.
yeah, you do. Yes. Although we've had a lot of people say they opened everything at
Oh,
once.
I was doing a little
But they
Facebook
held
time.
back to post pictures of what they made because
Oh,
they did.
okay.
They went on to make the things. So,
Okay.
all right.
Oh,
Okay.
fun.
So I'll
right,
let
so
you
that's-
keep going.
Oh, we're actually
Okay.
basically
a
done.
couple more things.
Oh, a couple little items.
Well,
We have a
here
couple-
I'll stay then.
Oh, I
It's
was
nice
asking.
and warm over here.
I know.
It's warmer over here than
I was
it
going
is
to try
over
and do
there.
a discount on.
Yeah, you should.
Should I? I
Yeah.
needed to ask the boss. So
Yeah.
I
You
can
go-
change it to a sale
what
price
sort of
right now.
what do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay. So each one's separate, or is
Each
it
one is
3 bundle?
separate. Well,
Separate.
we could
'Cause
do a
some
3
people
bundle if you-
already bought them.
Right.
Right.
So they're normally 20-ish,
Okay.
1990 whatever.
Okay.
And so we've
Sure.
got that, and that.
Okay. Let's
Do you
do
want-
them at 1750.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like it,
okay.
especially because
Yeah.
they get a little bit back.
Yeah,
too.
they get
All right.
10%
Did you hear
back.
that? So we got some
Yeah.
special bag books. So
Mhm.
we've got
These
so
are
many-
great.
They're really nice because they give you lots of choices, and these are all ones we've played with as well. And so this first one is called "Sewing Perfect Little Bags and Totes." It's Carolina Moore, so we know she's like a quality artist. We know
Yeah.
she knows what she's doing and teaches well. I'll show you the back. It shows you a couple more ideas. And then this is another one. This is Debbie Shore, and she has a lot of different books like this. So they really are nice. And she usually gives you like, okay, here's a template, and here's how you do it in this way. And now you change it, and you put it on this bag body. And so you end up with all these different bags really easy. So it's 15 stunning
And
projects.
I think there's like a pattern or
Yeah, it has
something.
templates in it.
Yeah, templates back here.
It looks like the
Yeah.
plastic ones, so they're
Uh-huh.
really nice.
I know. I like books like that give you
Yeah.
something extra. So here, bags and totes, lots. Okay, let's see. Okay.
All right, and then the last one is the zipper pouch book, which is, we love this one. It's Zaka. This bag we've made a ton of, and variations depending on the fabric. It can be so fancy, and it comes with several zippers, so you get 3 zippers with it, so that you can just go ahead and get started right away. So
Uh-oh,
those,
Jerry Robbins only got one towel, a white towel.
Oh, and Dawn said the price didn't get changed on the 3 books.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I better
well,
write
it's
down.
changed now. And
Oh,
then
okay.
If it's not changed when you bought it, it'll be changed. Or when you put it in your cart, it'll be changed
In
when
your
you
cart.
check out.
Okay.
There's a piece of paper there. I'm gonna write her name down.
Oh,
She only got one white
careful,
towel.
Careful. You don't want to show
good.
that. That's
Okay.
that's his info,
Oh,
including
okay.
that, which we really don't want to show.
Oh, okay. Anybody have a piece of paper so I can
Okay,
write
you
her
know what?
name
You
down?
can write it
No one's
on-
allowed to comment. No one's allowed to comment till I write her name down.
Oh, you got
Okay, Jerry Robbins. Okay.
And Dawn, the answer to your question, the price has been changed now. It might still show until you go in your cart to check out. And
Yeah,
so,
let me just-
yeah. Yeah, the bow bag is really cute in the zipper pouch book.
Yeah,
It's
they
really,
should
really
all be
cute.
updated and changed.
Don't be disappointed, Jerry. We'll get that off to you right away. So, yeah, we'll get the.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the red and green ones came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, a lot of people got the white ones that have like a trim to them.
Yeah, that's right. There was different ones.
There's some, just because that's what's in this particular
That's
box,
right.
you might get something you like better. I mean, you may end up saying, oh, I like the red green better, but you know what? You're still going to get something, a
two
great
towels.
product.
It
that
should
you-
have been 2 towels,
Right.
not just
so
one.
We'll get this
Yeah.
back in here.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to show the
Wonderful.
last couple items.
Okay,
and
I'll go
then
put this
we're all
back.
set.
You
I don't want to
here.
lose your block. And so I don't know where you want this.
I
want
think I
it's-
want it on display in a place of
That's
honor,
perfect.
my block.
I think so.
Right?
Maybe we just
So we know-
permanently have it right here. This is going to be the new center
Yes.
for the show.
You guys
Right?
have no, because I gave up on quilting because it was like,
It's too
I
hard.
had to sew it together and they said, now your block should measure 12 and a half. And mine was 12 and a quarter. And I went, well, forget it. I have to take apart all these pieces. Forget it. I never want to do
Yeah.
piecing again. And this time everything
It's
turned
perfect.
out perfect. Yeah.
It is.
So I am definitely a candidate for an AccuQuilt.
I think so. And I think you're going to win the quilt show. Three Rivers Quilt Show. Watch out. Here comes Gloria. She's got it in the bag.
yes.
All right. So the last couple things we have, if you like to embroider on cards, so to make cards that are done with embroidery, we have the cards in envelopes. So these are the perfect ones for doing that, so that when you're doing that embroidery, the card will hold up. Sometimes you do it and they're too thin, or they're just not the right material. So these are perfect for it. And then this says, I got a sewing machine for my husband. So we have some little cards.
Mhm.
Does this come as like a set or something?
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm. All by
Okay.
itself.
All by itself, a little card.
But you got to read the inside.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a sewing machine for my husband.
Okay.
I think it will flip
it
open.
just opens.
Yeah. Good trade,
Good trade, huh? Oh, how funny.
See, that's a good one. Yes.
So.
I had to order that one. The other ones weren't as clever as that one, and weren't as cute.
So is that what Steve's doing now?
Has a little tiny quilt hanging on it.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
really sweet.
Let's see their corners. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Not nearly as nice as yours.
No.
Not nearly.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah, somebody's checking on Christmas bundles. I'm
And
going
then
to run
can
over
open it
and
up.
check on them today.
and good trade.
If they
huh?
didn't ship them all out yet, I better stay over there and help them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So,
They're saying you and Ruth Ann are going to have like a quilt off.
yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's everything for me today. So, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it, Gloria. It was nice having a little treat having a visitor with us.
Well, I want to learn all of this, like that's why I said that, but I had to place orders. I was really far behind. But I'm going to keep watching because I want to learn what you do. I want to do this. And then, too, when people have questions when they come in the store, I'll know what they're asking about.
yeah.
So I'm going to get over here. I keep thinking I got to rewatch Tiffany's videos because I got to learn this. And I never get to rewatch them, but I will. So,
That's all right.
yeah,
That's all right.
Anne says she loves the poetry every day.
Oh, that's
that was
nice.
Tommy and Kate.
That's really
did the-
fun.
Yeah, I
those
know.
are
I
really
really
cute.
like it.
Yeah. Really
Yeah.
cute. All right, everyone. Well, thanks again. I appreciate you being here. I will see you next week with the second sewing project in the Advent box. And so I don't know if there's other sewing projects too that are just strictly sewing.
Yeah. Well, I think there's some that are quilting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think.
Those will be yours now since you're
Okay.
the expert.
Yes.
All right,
Uh-oh.
everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Wednesday. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.